Coco Gauff goes airborne. Air Coco. As she comes back in miraculous fashion, the defending champion, still alive in Beijing. As always, this coverage is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use to Fair Dealing and the Digital Millennium Act. Belinda Bencic, I've always given her credit for being one of the classier players on tour, but I did a video when she lost to Alicia Parks in that 125K championship. I do not recall Belinda congratulating Alicia Parks. Did I miss it? If I did, I'm sorry. I apologize. But I don't recall it. But this match here, I will say, she was a bit unprofessional on several occasions. And this was the reoccurring theme, just upset, throwing fits. Yeah, at least towards the later parts of that second set after she had the opportunity to serve this match out, up several opportunities in the tie break. She had too many breaks, could not convert. Coco's defense just too much. And let's not forget about the exchange at the net where Coco returned a drop shot winner and Belinda just went off. She went to the net, started arguing with Coco in the chair umpire. Coco also had I guess a mishap where she went to serve. She never followed through. Julia said first serve. She never followed through. And Belinda was upset at that. But the fact that she would be upset at Coco's camp for cheering her on for winning an amazing drop shot, nearly at the baseline, amazing shot. To get upset at that, I just thought that was very childish. I think Coco showed great maturity, great class and dignity during these exchanges because Belinda was very upset in this match. And I just felt she had to play faster. She had to use her feet. Not what she wanted to do, not the style of play she wanted to do. And eventually she just ran out of gas and broke down. However, was Dasha calling this match? I could have sworn that was Dasha. But listen, guys, at one point, Coco won. She had twice as many winners as Belinda. And, the announcer stated that it seems like Belinda's hitting winners every rally. And I'm like, what match are you watching? Coco has twice as many winners as Belinda, but every rally, Coco's just styling and profiling like Ange Jabeur. Coco standing on business, ladies and gentlemen. This match was not as close as the score shows. The first set, Coco was up 4-1. She got too comfortable. Couldn't find her way back into that set before she lost that. The second set, she was up, but I just felt she was kind of going through the motions. She didn't really turn it on until she had to in the tiebreak. But overall, Coco looked amazing today. She dominated these rallies. She stretched the court. She had way more power than Belinda, way more athletic ability. She defended well at the net. If this is just one of those matches where the score does not do justice. Now, yes, they did shake hands at the net. Coco very classy. I'm glad that exchange went well. Coco's camp, and listen, guys, Coco has always had the ability to play like this. But as someone that's covered Coco for so long, you guys need to listen very closely to what I'm telling you, because this is 100% accurate when it comes to breaking down these players. You guys know 100% accurate. I'm excited here. This is the best I've seen Coco strike the ball. She is attacking. Look, I'm sure she listened. I'm sure she heard that Osaka video, that exit at the U.S. Open. She would have won the U.S. Open if she didn't lose to Osaka. I see the changes. I see the adjustments. Coco's been very aggressive this tournament. She's leading this tournament in rallies and winners. Coco looks really good. 37 winners to 18. Okay. 72% of the first serves won. I think that's great. Coming back 3 sets. Okay. She won 80% of her net points. Yeah, the 38 unenforced errors, you know what? That's fine. It's a 3-set match. That's not that huge, just under 13 a set. Look, it happens. 12 opportunities to break Belinda. I was concerned that Priscilla Hahn had 5. Coco was going to get at least double that. They shook at the net. No drama, no beef. But I just felt Belinda, her sportsmanship just was not good this match. I just felt she was complaining a little too much. And look, Coco is the face of tennis. You don't want to be on the opposite side of the net when it comes to that, because Coco's always classy. And I'm telling you guys, listen loud and clear. Coco's going to win a slam next year. I think it's going to be the Australian Open, if not the U.S. Open, possibly defend her title in France. I see 2 slams next year for Coco. She looks good. I'm telling you guys, this is the best I've seen her strike the ball. She's only 21. Whew, she's about to go on a tear. I'm telling you guys, I don't see anyone on tour that can stop this. Sabalenka, she's getting up there in age. Iga hasn't played Coco well in a long time, and the improvements. Gavin's doing he's earning his pay. I'm seeing the improvements, but again, Coco's always had this style of play. She's been more of a counter puncher. She's been, more of a patient. Now she's playing a lot more aggressive. And look, I had one subscriber. I don't know where he went. I forget his name, but he swore that Belinda Bencic would win the U.S. Open this year. Well, is it going to be 26? I don't know, guys. If Coco's playing like this, I don't think I think Coco's going to end this year very strong. In fact, I think she's going to win Beijing. I mean, who's next? Ava Liz or Kessler? No, they're going to have a problem. And then potentially, as we get deeper in the draw, okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. So listen, guys. Coco Gauff, I don't know how to tell you guys. This is going to get really, really good here. Okay, so let's take a look here. The final stats, as you can see, she pretty much dominated. Like I said, 72% of the first serves. It went 3. She probably should have wrapped it up in 2. I'm not worried about the forced errors. The reality here is she had to play aggressive. One of the more aggressive baseliners. Again, Belinda did have to move a lot more than she was comfortable with. Eventually, she just ran out of gas. But I'm telling you guys, every other play, rally, service shot, it seemed like Coco Gauff was just styling on Belinda to finish in style. I have not seen Coco so aggressive going down the line. Belinda at one point just ran out of gas, started playing into her back end, and that's when the third set got really bad. Double break, 6-2, she wins again. She's going to take on the winner of Kessler or Ava Liz. That's coming up right now. But let's talk about the race to the finals. The announcer stated that Coco officially qualifies with this win. Guys, this is her 8th quarterfinal this year. Her 41st win on the year, So she's headed to 50. I think she'll get there for sure. She's playing good tennis right now. I don't think anyone else in the tournament is playing better tennis than her. Yes, Ego looks good. The bakery's open, but she's not playing this type of level. Let's just be honest here. Overall, Coco looks great. She's now 10-14 in tie breaks on the year. She's now 7-11 in matches that she loses the first set. And I think she showed great mental toughness. And let's not forget, guys, look, Serena Williams, since, they changed the format, she's got the best win percentage in these master events. But Coco Gauff, under the age of 21, has the most wins up to that point. So in a master tournament. So I think Coco Gauff, overall, collectively, I think Coco Gauff looks good. But the announcer said Coco did qualify for the WTA finals. But again, they changed the rules. So if you win a slam, you're automatically in. So the first 3 are in: Sabalenka, Iga, and Coco. We want to see Coco and Iga in the same bracket. We want to see a great WTA finals, and Coco's the reigning and defending champion. She'll be there. Madison Keys will be there. She's guaranteed. So I think Amanda holds on. She's got a tough match coming up, though. I think Mukova takes her out. Pegula's got a tough match. I don't think Pegula's going to make it past the next round. We got Mira and Elena Rybakina. Elena, I'm concerned about her. We could see a late minute surge from Jasmine Polini. She goes deep here. I think Polini and Coco are going to eventually meet. I think the way Coco's striking the ball, I think she beats Jasmine pretty easily. So, tennis in a minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. Again, mark my words, guys. Coco's going to end this season big. She's going to go on a tear next year. I have never seen Coco this aggressive with ball striking. The tour is on notice. She's putting in that work. I see it. I can clearly see it. A different Coco is emerging on the tour. and I'm concerned for everyone else. Coco advances.